So this movie was Tarantino wrote it, but he refuses to put his name on it. He allowed them to put story by Tarantino, but he hates the fact that they rewrote his script, that like changed the whole story. And he said he walked out of the theater when he went to go watch it when it finally came out. He walked in the theater, watched it, and walked out with the I Love Mallory sitcom scene. He thought that was so bad that he was like, "Wow, I can't watch this. This is not my movie."
Damn.
But he
did he say specifically? I mean, I guess he didn't see that much of it to like really break it down.
He said afterward he's never seen it in its entirety, but he has like seen clips and stuff like on cable. He said, or maybe on YouTube clips or whatever. But he won't watch the whole thing because he just hates the fact that they changed it, and he feels like it's way worse than what it was.
I wonder how they changed it.
Well, so this morning I read his original script, and the main change is that the story's not following the killers. It's not about Mallory. It's about them, but it's not following Mickey and Mallory. It's following Robert Downey Jr.'s character.
Okay.
And it's more about, because like, I guess the point of the movie is showing how the media portrays killers and they like glorify them and make them look like rock stars.
Definitely.
Like, remember that Rolling Stone magazine when they had the bomber, the Boston Marathon bomber?
Mm-hmm.
The Rolling Stones put literally a picture of him that looked like a rock star. It's like, this guy murdered a bunch of people, but you're making him look like this like hot, sexy, cool rock star.
Yeah.
And so like, it's obviously talking about that, how the media can like corrupt the masses by making them look like stars. But so Tarantino's version is just more about the guy trying to get the show. So it like builds up and talks about them. And then at the very end, when you finally see him in action, when they break out of the prison.
Okay, I would have liked that. I would have liked to seen that too. That's definitely a cool take. Like it's more of just because they do that briefly in the movie. They show like his version of like how certain things happened with Mickey and Mallory killing the cop at the donut shop.
Yeah,
and so they show like the dramatization of that.
Yep.
So that would have been pretty cool to kind of show maybe Robert Downey Jr.'s character, he's showing a more like innocent way or a more rock star, and then at the end you could show them just being pure evil.
And the reason why I like the way his flow was, I think it might have been a little bit boring. I think the rewrites, the reason why he wanted to was fine, because for like a large chunk of that script was that flashback showing the TV show. Like remember whenever Robert Downey Jr.'s, it's playing that show and then it cuts to him and the thing is like, cut this, cut that, don't do this. Where's my close-ups? Like more close-ups to me.
Yeah.
My favorite part from that is when he's saying, when they're talking to the warden, Tommy Lee Jones character, and he's like, pause it on his face rather than laugh. He's like, don't even let him answer. Fuck it. Just like doing a funny edit for a thing that's going to be on TV. He's like, fuck it. Don't even let him answer. It's like, oh my God.
RDJ and Tommy Lee Jones easily stole this movie.
Yes. But so the beginning, so that part could have been boring. But I do like the build up because maybe that would have worked because it kind of takes you through what the people in that world were seeing through TV, and it builds them up to like be these killers. And at the end of that montage, what's really fucked up about these two characters that wasn't in the movie is that it would have been cool to see this. Mickey, what represented himself in court.
This is in Tarantino's script.
His original script. Okay. Not in the movie, but he was supposed to be in court, and you're going to see a video of him in court, and he was, what's it called? He was his own lawyer.
Okay.
So he's doing the whole shit.
Yeah, he was representing himself.
And they brought up one of the people that survived, but nobody wanted to come in and be a witness and like get cross-examined by the person that killed all the people that were around him. So a little girl was brave enough to like step up and say, like, not a little girl, but like a girl, like a young girl, said, okay, I'll do it. And she felt like she needed to do it for her brothers and her sister and her like girlfriends that got murdered by these people. And so at the end of this like thing, while he's examining her and making her like relive the thing and like tormenting her essentially on the stand, he takes his pen that he's writing with and just fucking stabs her and kills her in court. So that's how like the twist ends, to like show how horrible these people are. Yeah. Then after that, the rest of it is then the scene where they escape and they're getting interviewed and they escape. So it would have been cool, I feel like, if it built up to that and then you see how brutal they are and how actually mastermind killers they are. Mm-hmm. I think it would have built up to like maybe a better thing. But again, it's essentially two different movies. And then, so one other thing that Tarantino hates about the movie is whenever Mickey is cheating or like kind of like insinuating that he wants to cheat or bring other girls into the mix.
Yeah, he says every man needs variety.
Right.
Yeah.
Which them two, like why they're famous is because they will do it's like their world, their love.
It's a Bonnie and Clyde type thing.
They'll kill anybody. This is only their world because their love is so strong for each other. That's why people love them. It's like these guys are just cold-blooded killers, but for each other. They love each other so much. But whenever he goes to cheat, that kind of subtracts from the fact that they're doing it for each other. But then you could also think maybe Oliver Stone added that because that then shows that the public's view of these people aren't actually true. They made that up because clearly there's trouble in their relationship a little bit, but on the outside, the way they're portraying it is that they're a perfect couple. Like they just love each other so much. It's like the perfect marriage. So that kind of just would like contrast it.